Welcome to the YouTube channel Just Information. I hope you all are fine. Today we will learn class 8 physics chapter Kinematics part 6. So in this part we will learn the three types of speeds. First type is uniform speed. Uniform speed. It means the observe the distance traveled by the car in the following figure, and the figure is these are the points where the car has traveled. This is A and this is D. This one is point B and this one is point C. After that, here this distance covered by the car. Example, this is the car, this star is the car. So the distance traveled by the car is 40 km in point A and B, and distance traveled by the car in point B and C is again 40 km. Again distance traveled by the car in C and D is 40 km. And here is the time given. First time traveled by the car is 12. Afterwards it is 1. Afterwards 2. And after that 3. So observation is that the case is AB, BC and CD. AB, BC and CD are the cases. And the time interval Ti is 1 hour of AB, 1 hour of BC and 1 hour of CD. Here the distance covered is 40 km of AB, 40 km of BC and 40 km of CD. So we observe from the table that the distance covered with respect to the time interval during AB, BC and CD are the same. But the conclusion is that if the distance covered with respect to time interval is same, then we say that the body is moving with uniform speed. And the definition is that when a body covers equal distances, time intervals may be, then the body is said to be moving with uniform speed. Let us study about the next type of speed, that is non-uniform speed. Observe the distance traveled by the car, and the figure is again like this. This is point A, this is point B, this is point C, this is point D, where point A and B's distance is 40 kilometer. AB's distance is 40 kilometer, BC's distance is 80 kilometer, and CD's distance is 120 kilometer. Time interval is first, this is the car. At the position A, the time is 12. At the position B, again the time is 1. At the position C, the time is at 2, and at position D, the time is at 3. The table is like this. Here there is the case, time interval, and the distance traveled. Distance covered. First case is AB, second is BC, and third is CD. And the time interval of AB is 1 minus 0 is equal to 1 hour. Time interval of BC is 2 minus 1 is equal to 1 hour. And time interval of CD is 3 minus 2 is equal to 1 hour. The distance covered of AB is 40 kilometer. Distance covered of BC is 80 kilometer. And distance covered of CD is 120 kilometer. Here we observe that the distance covered with respect to the time interval during AB, BC and CD is not the same, and the conclusion between is, if the distance covered with respect to time interval is not the same, then we say that the body is moving with non-uniform speed or variable speed. And the definition is, when a body covers an equal distance in equal intervals of time, the body is said to be moving with non-uniform or variable speed. And after that, the next point we will learn is average speed. So our third topic is average speed. Now let us try the tabulation of the distance covered, and here is the table. Here is the case. Here is the time interval, and this is total distance covered, where the first case is AB, second case is BC, and third case is CD, where time interval of AB is 1 minus 0 is equal to 1 hour. BC is equal to 2 minus 1 is equal to 1 hour. And CD is equal to 3 minus 2 is equal to 1 hour. DC means distance cover of AB is 40 kilometer, BC is 80 kilometer, and CD is 120 kilometer. Now the question is, how do we calculate the speed? In such cases, we calculate the average speed of the body, which is the total distance covered by the body in total time taken. total distance covered is equal to 40 plus 80 plus 120 equal to 240 kilometer, equal to 240 kilometer. Total distance covered is equal to 40 plus 80 plus 120 is equal to 240 kilometer. Total time taken is 1 hour plus 1 hour plus 1 hour is equal to 3 hours. And average speed is equal to total distance upon total time taken, TTT. So here for finding average speed, we know what is total distance. So total distance covered is 240 kilometer upon the total time taken is 3 hours. 3 ones are 3 8s are 24, 0 carried. Therefore average speed is equal to 80 kilometer per hour. Because here kilometer and hours are not the equal terms, so we will write them as it is in upon form. I hope you have understood this. Note that when a body is moving with non-uniform speed, we consider average speed of that body. And average speed is the scalar quantity. I hope you have understood this. Thank you for watching.